Welcome back. So, obviously, got a stack of cards here, a lot of PC stuff, and quite the interesting mix. So, starting off right on top, you have another flawless diamond, Hank Greenberg, to 10. Saw the price on it and decided to just get another one. So, add this to the Greenberg PC. Next up, for an additional $4 on order, I added an Al Rosen auto. No authentication on it, but I know the signature looks good. I'll probably still send it to have it slabbed, but looks pretty good to me. And for $4, it's a gamble worth taking. Next up, we have a raw 1940 play ball Hank Greenberg. Got a good deal on this, so I figure I'd pick it up and get it. I'll send it to get slabbed. It's not going to be high grade, but might as well just add to the Greenberg PC. And this card does as well. Seen a very similar version of this card. This one, although, is number 2-5. The large bat chunk out of Flawless. This was a surprising win via auction. So obviously this is a short print from a 2011 Topps, and then on top of that it's the cognac version of that card, which don't see many of these. I think I wanted the auction for like 99 cents, so the shipping costs more than the actual card. But nice Greenberg add to the PC. Here's a really inexpensive little Angola stamp of Greenberg, one to add. In expanding a little bit into other Jewish athletes, I found this Jack Kidberg, and an old tobacco card, and looked to be in really good shape, so I figured I'd pick it up, and I'll send it off to SGC to get slabbed. Adding to the Koufax PC, you have a 65 strikeout leaders from 66 Topps with Koufax, Veal, and Gibson. And this is the Venezuela version. Nice clean card, just rare with these. And then this is the ERA leaders, Koufax, Marichal, and Law. Also on a 1, and there is a mark on the back. But also Venezuela. And then the price was right, so I picked this one up too. Darren Johnson, Frank Robinson, and Willie Mays. Just authentic, but really spectacular condition on this card for the Venezuela issue. And you saw him earlier. This is kind of more indicative of the collection. See the Star David there, and a PSA 6. This is the 38 Churchman Kidberg. Just absolutely fantastic condition. And add that to the Jewish athletes collection. 1911 T205 Chief Myers, former catcher with the New York Giants, in a 1.5. Very nice condition there. And then the Yiddish Curver, Barney Pelty, T206 in a 3. Really beautiful centering on it, great color, clean back, old mill back. It was a nice addition to Jewish baseball player collection. This one as well, 1933, Buddy Meyer. So 33 Gaudy and a 3.5. So I'm kind of adding some of the older pre-war but not outrageously priced ones. This one I saw the price and had to pick it up. 1940 play ball Hank Greenberg at a 4.5. Just fantastic conditioning. Obviously the centering is off. Slight diamond cut. But sharp corners. Really clean card. really looks good for a 4.5. So I'm going to add that to the PC. So some of these older cards are particularly rare to find in good condition. This one is a Harry Danning 39 play ball in a 7. It's another Jewish athlete, catcher for the New York Giants. And this was a surprising find, especially for the price. On-card auto, 1941 play ball, Harry Danning. Just authentic auto. Rarely do I see on-card autos of some of the pre-war players for a reasonable price. So I think this was $35, and got the price down, so picked it up. This is an interesting one. So Abatel, obviously a boxer, 1910 Hassan cigarettes, T218, in a 2, little crease right there, a little bit of damage, but overall pretty good shape. So not only does this fit into kind of the Jewish athletes, but the interesting thing is, in baseball fans, this is a very inexpensive card to add an interesting piece of baseball history to your collection. So Abatel, maybe more famous, not as a champion boxer, but as one of the enforcers for the bookkeepers when they were strong-arming, not really strong-arming, but convincing the White Sox to throw the World Series. So he was a key figure in that, and wanted to add this to the collection both as a PC item and also an interesting part of baseball history. And then this is an interesting one. So I didn't go over this before, so I figured I wanted to go over it now. So you have 2 Koufax Padres cards, 1961 tops. And this is the corrected version. This is the error version. And it's very, very slight. But when you're piecing a player and you're putting a rather large collection together, sometimes you look for these little minutiae. So let's start with the correct version. So this is in a SGC 5. And you have to flip it to the back. And if you look at the baseball, nice, clear baseball. 207 in the middle. And this in a PSA 7. Flip to the back, and you have the green in the baseball. So that little detail makes for 2 different additions to the PC. I already have them, but it was such a good deal on those cards, I figured I'd just pick them up and add them to the PC. So that's kind of the eclectic mix of cards that we have this time around. Let's give you some nice items to display here. A nice Pelty, and let's throw some of these other cards up top just so you have something a little bit modern on top. So there you go. So a lot of this is PC editions, but all fantastic cards, at least in my opinion, and really happy to add a lot of them to the collection. So I thank you very much for joining me, and please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. This is a fantastic hobby and a wonderful community. So find your way of being active, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your piece will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.